Hey folks, in today's video we're back with another casual Balatro run. Here, a chaotic early game led me to an 8-card deck and a lot of 6th sense value, but still very little direction for the run. Eventually, a natural negative golden ticket gave me enough money to get a few extra antes out of the build. Enjoy the video. And if you're looking for more Balatro runs, check out my new channel Roffle Heavy, which features some of the more atypical builds that don't make it to this channel. Okay. Needed luck for Ecto? Yeah, and I didn't get it, so clearly I'm unlucky, right? I was pretty lucky. Okay, I should probably find another heart before I die. That's very lucky. I shouldn't trust chat to parse sarcasm. They're not going to read it anyway, so you're fine, Golly. Alright, we do need some score. These are score.
Well met.
Amador, thank you for the prime. There's going to be an Ecto in here, isn't there? There's not. Something of a relief, I guess. Yeah, the Showman and the Faceless were very good. There's definitely no doubt about that. The Andrew also did some work as well. Definitely want this voucher. Probably 8. No, the 2. Into a queen. Probably don't need that. Let's go here. Oh no, not our man here. Why does the psychic always have to do this to me? Whoops. It's pretty good. Oh! I love this man's. That's maybe a little early. This is probably next to go. Actually, Midas Mask can go. We could add a 6 for 6 cents. Hello? Yeah, reserve parking just needs to die out of spite now. Midas Mask so underrated? Yeah. It's another one of those where, like, it's probably very closely correlated to your experience with the game is your assessment of Midas Mask. Probably take that. Actually, it's not very good with the, like, trading card eating up some of our first discard. But we also don't get any value off of the Midas Mask anymore. We want a golden ticket, really. Taking Eternal Midas was something I had to take mental barriers to start doing. Yeah, I think taking, like, on gold stake runs, taking Eternal Econ Jokers is a barrier that I definitely have had, and I'm sure it's not uncommon. Because it's just like, well, eventually I'm going to need the spot for some scoring, but it's like, yeah. Jokers are... You don't need a full Joker roster to score enough for gold stake. Okay, here's the Ecto, obviously. No. Could probably use a purple. Maybe put it here. Letting poor Castle starve, that's what it deserves. It's not a good Joker to begin with. Could just kill it for the 2 pair, but... That'd be nice if we still had the Midas Mask. Castle Slander will not be tolerated. The thing about Slander is it's like, it's not Slander if it's true, so... I'll see you in court, I guess. No. Yeah, look at what. Why would Castle do this to me? Thanks for hanging out, Callie. Appreciate that. Castle just getting straight up mogged by Square Man right now. This is how much little I think of Castle. I'm just selling it to make room for the overstock. Thought you'd never pick Castle again after the Castle fiasco last week? I mean, we're on white stake, so we can get away with taking a Joker that revolves around discards a little bit more, right? But it's still pretty bad. Yeah, it's pretty good, though. I don't think we need to do Ancient Joker when we have a trading card. Gift card is good here. I don't think we have the space for it. Walkie-talkie good for like anything. It's good early. A lot of jokers are good early. Not every joker needs to make for an endless push. Nope. I'll see you later, Cinema. I wonder what this run wants to be when it grows up. That's kind of what we're figuring out. That rebate will be good once we're done with the trading card. Like right now, it looks like it probably wants to be a high card build. Oh, that's unfortunate. A lot of people fail to get gold stake only because they want a perfect setup for endless. Yeah, and they ignore good jokers for gold stake like the obelisk as a result. Still not sure about the voucher. I think we might want it. Obelisk isn't even that bad in Endless. Depends on how it gets set up. And when it gets set up. And whether or not you prepare it for Endless, which is very possible to do. So, there are a lot of factors that go into, like, any Obelisk run, to be honest with you, let alone considering an Endless one. I mean, we gotta try, right? It worked out for us last time. You can probably die here. For now. Actually, maybe it could have been the square man. It should have been the square man. Okay. Do I want the DNA here is the thing. I don't have anything really good to target with it, so probably not. Like, it's helpful if this does want to be a Nan-Nymph push, but I don't think we're at a point where we're deciding that yet. The plant's nasty, but at least we're done with it. I forgot to keep a good card for that. I suppose we could also just do another shiny rock run. We don't have to decide yet, though. I also didn't discard for the mail-in rebate. That was silly. I mean, we've got a lot of 6s queued up. We just need to find the 6th sense. Have you ever golded the whole deck? Yeah, it's pretty easy. And then I get a bunch of questions about when I'm going to switch to steel. We're never going to find out what that rock is. Rock build sounds fun. Can we do it? Yeah, I've done it before. But I don't know if we're going to do it here. Because it doesn't have a red seal. Maybe we could still do it. We've leveled up high card quite a lot. Yeah, let's do it. I don't have a lot of time anyway, so we might just do a fun run. We missed. Gonna hold that for a bit. We obviously don't want it to hit the trading card. Can you please give me a 6 cents here? That would be very, very Pog champion of you. Okay. There it is. This is awkward. You can die. Whoops. Missed a copy.
Well met.
Rage and QQ, thank you for the prime. Way ahead of you. Another chance at a DNA. Probably don't need it here, though. We can easily make... We want a smaller deck, and then we make a bigger deck later. That's how you want a deck fixed, chat. I guess I could just cut these. That's shiny. Okay. Red Seal will go kind of crazy here. Unbelievable. I'm really, really holding out hope for the 6 cents. They better deliver. I have 5 6s just ready to go for it. We really are doing the full stupid. Oh! Oh! Huge. Don't you dare. Okay, that's fine. Play one more hand here. Don't win. Now we can... God, that's annoying. Sure. Alright, we can do this. Yep. Yep. We just want more rocks, right? Could also do more 6s. Because we need deja vu. Let's do it. Again, we make a smaller deck, then we make a bigger deck. Plutonium. More of it. Yep. So it's cutting into our money engine, but it's really funny.
Well met.
Hashtag fun dad. Thank you for the 4 months. Sure. Just give me the deja vu. Sixth Sense does not work on Brainstorm. No, that's why I'm not brainstorming the Sixth Sense. Oh. We don't want more rocks. We want better rocks. Do we have telescope? I think we do, right? Yeah. Lucky. Like, we don't even have enough cards for Rick.
Well met.
Danger, thank you for the 35 months. Run might die soon. We need some retrigger effect. Okay. Still probably die soon. We can get Dusk, we can get Hanging Chad. Those are retrigger options. There aren't many because... And that's fine. It's just not it's not a good build, but we're just kind of goofing. Also, we might be dead here. Probably dead here. Maybe not. But this is like we need to not be in chips right now is the problem. So I kind of need to roll down for one of those retrigger effects. Unlucky. I think we're just dead. Wait. We do have a few kings. I guess it's a Baron build after all. Unlucky. We still do want to find a deja vu. Egg. Egg. I have a 5 I can strengthen, and some queens. Might as well check in here for a red seal. This might accidentally win. This definitely will win now. Oh! Now we just need a Perkio, right? I'm still gonna go for the 6s. I have 2 more. We're on a mission here. You can't tell me this one isn't a casual run, chat. Look how many 6 cents cards I've made.
Well met.
Oh, I shouldn't be copying like this because I don't want to win yet. Oh, there's a retrigger. I did that in the wrong order. Whoopsie. You have 1 queen. That's the responsible thing to do, but again, we're not, like, playing smart here. I have 1 more 6, so I don't have to decide on this yet. copied wrong again. I keep missing purple value. There's another 6 for us, though. I still don't have to decide on this cryptid. Oh no, man. Alright, we do need some kings in hand for this one. The Steel King is the last one. Okay. Let's open these first. Okay. We want to change these off of hearts for now. Should have been more patient, I guess. No deja vu? Let's see what's in here. No, thank you. Huge. Sure. Have one last 2 6s remaining, so we still don't have to decide on this cryptid. Guess we're aura farming now. Wow. Sure, the title is accurate based on ante and jokers. This is the worst run we've had today. And we got here by making objectively dumb plays. So it is very casual. As the title suggests. Deja vu.
Well met.
Squibka. Thank you for the gifted subs. Okay. The rock becomes the 6. There's the dusk too, but it's way later than we needed it to be.
Well met.
Deja vu. I'm gonna lose my mind. Cryptid the 6. If you'd be patient, you would know that that's potentially the plan, but... There's been no need to do so. So many emulates. Come on. Alright. Unfortunately, now we might have to cryptid. I guess we can take this king. Gonna commit. Like, there's no point in taking a DNA if we don't have an ecto anyway, or a deja vu anyway. Alright, we have 2 more tries at it. Oh, it's gonna be in here. How many times? How many times? We spent so much unnecessary money. Gave up the DNA for nothing. Alright, well, we just have to finish killing these 6s now, I guess. Cryptid too? Cryptid isn't that important of a resource right now.
Well met.
Is there only non-King of Spades? Swofo, thank you for the 25 months. It's gonna be another one, isn't it? You really, really need DNA. Why? All that time and effort. Deja vu feels spiteful now? I think it is, yeah. I want to use this to kill it at this point. Starry Bright, thank you for the donation. And hashtag Fun Dad, thank you for the bits. Watch there be another 6 in here. Look, I've given more than enough resources to the 6 cents. I'm not going to give any more. I'm low-key the best pickup right now. That's not low-key. That's the exact opposite of low-key. That's like the most in-your-face possible statement. And also, I don't even think it's true. I think that DNA is the better pickup now. Take this for now. I think actual low-key DNA is the best pickup for us. It's funny. Egg. So we're through here, right? Might as well do this just to be safe. But I'm pretty sure we are. Copy parking spot? That's a great suggestion, thank you. I'm gonna go ahead and avoid doing that though, for obvious reasons. Shouldn't you wait for a rare in the shop before buying a buffoon pack to increase the DNA chances? This is a casual run. And you don't necessarily get a shop with a rare Joker. Also, I don't know if the queue is any different either way. Okay, that could give us some time. Once we get a death, that'll go crazy. We also might have to play it next ante. Could technically help, but they are different queues. I'm just not... Like, this run has been goofy from start to finish. I'm not really that concerned about min-maxing everything. Even when I'm, like, tryharding, that's not something that's worth the amount of effort it requires of my, like, divided attention brain right now. Amoga, thank you for the super chat. There we go. Invis gives us 1E. Depends on what... No. Well, I can't even take that because of the invis. It gives us much more than 1E. I shouldn't have even bought this, unfortunately. Casual just rip the invis without selling the golden ticket. If it didn't like kill the run, potentially, most likely, okay, we'll do it. Because we got the extra hand size, so we have a little bit of space in our score. I think. Yeah, we can do it. Easiest decision of my life. You can also ecto here. We could shrink our deck again. Ten cards is too much. That's what I'm saying. We could have changed that. Roll this first. And this is why. That's maybe one of our worst boss blinds, isn't it? Because we have 2 blueprints. We can figure it out. It'll be fine. Maybe we should re-roll it, though. Problem is... What did we see last time? Did we see Crimson Heart? Crimson Heart would be the other bad one. But also we have some space in our score. I think we saw Crimson Heart too. I think we're just gonna re-roll it. Although maybe not. Let's finish rolling and then do the voucher purchase because we do have Overstock Plus already. My man.
Well met.
Optic Boomerang, thank you for the 4 months. Yeah, that's fine. So we do have a little bit more time to find the DNA in the mime and an ecto. I can't believe we didn't get an ecto and all that nonsense with our 6th sense, though. Throw it on the pile. Cool. And then we sell this for the mime. Okay, buddy. We're gonna be down an Ecto again, just like last run, aren't we? The casualist run? Yeah. Is there a chance for Nanav? Probably not. We've missed a lot of, like, it's really late already. We've missed a lot of things, like, as a result of goofing around with the Sixth Sense. We were very close to being able to take that. Could actually go this route, and that would be allow us to make use of the golden ticket. Since we're not going to Nana-Inf, we might as well. Just need to find a sock now. That actually works. Cool. Such a strange run, yeah. Kind of getting whiplash here. I think this is the right line for what I want to do, at least. Send it. Boy, we didn't have quite as much space on my score as I thought we might. Score barely increased. It wasn't meant to increase. Our jokers didn't get better. What? I wasn't expecting an increase in score. Mine's back. Maybe I shouldn't have played that because I need planet scaling potentially. We're gonna sell the credit card, but not the golden ticket when we rip the invis. Wait, are we just dead this ante? Yep. Okay. Steel does not, no. Steel does not help. We need glass. Or a, like, sock. We can pivot back. Alright. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.5. Hopefully this is enough. It will be quite close. Oof. William, thank you for the super chat. Was the half part? 2 pieces of glass. Huge. Guess we can just add some cards this way now. Since we have the Death and the Fool. And that will allow me to farm more of these blueprint golden ticket hands. Do we want to go like this right now? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Sebastian, thank you for the holy 50 memberships. Appreciate that. Can't do anything with that, unfortunately. Is TTS ever coming back to life? Probably not. People demonstrated they cannot be trusted with it. Ecto and Showman now? We just need an Ecto. We don't really... We have Sock and Brainstorm. So, like, just getting an extra Joker is the important thing. It's kind of an annoying boss blind. It could kill me to reroll. Let's maybe not risk it. I think most of the gold cards are somewhere in the middle. And I think this glass is over there. Oh, God. Going to make them steel cards eventually. This is not a steel build. This is not Baron and this is not mine. Okay. Having an awful time with getting that picked up. High card. Probably won't need to do that once we get our deck thick enough. We have magic trick, Roffle? Thank you. I'm aware. More. Cool. Neat. Really wish I could take those. Their vouchers are kind of terrible. Same thing there. Man, we're getting trolled by the lack of extra. But you rolled away 2 cards till you took the heart cards. I can't take the cards until I'm guaranteed a death on a fool or I break the idol. What? Am I don't know. If I miss cards, I miss cards, but I give up, man.
Can't take a new card here. Yeah, thanks to the gift card for making the swatch worthwhile. I think I have blank. I don't have blank. Yeah, we're just kind of cooked. Probably this next ante. Cool. This actually allows me to farm more money. We added 2 cards already. I don't want to do math here, but... Where did that saw come from? The shop? Fortunately, we are probably just dead next ante, right? Two cards left. Perfect. Wait, no, I can play 4 here. Honestly, I could play the 5. Yeah, we have to get an Ecto or just like a nat negative, which we will have a lot of money, but not enough money. We just have a pretty poor voucher setup is the main issue right now. I guess we could get Peter Gliffin. We could also throw some glass, but... Oh. Maybe we do have another ante. That's not bad. Okay, 1. I need to make sure I have a fool first. I should have bought this sooner. Do I take that? No, because that's less money to farm. Oh god. Have to do it all over again now. Is it controversial to say that hitting E on this deck on white stake is easy to do consistently if you know what you're doing? No, but some chatters might disagree. I mean, it's pretty easy to hit like E30 extremely consistently, if not higher. Yeah, if you are an experienced player. That's a shame. I think we can probably do at least 4. On white stake, yeah. Like, this is sincerely me goofing around for the, like, first 10 antes. I have 3 cards left. Okay, I could play 1 extra. I could play 2 5-card hands. No, I could play 3 5-card hands. I'm almost to the point where I can just play all 5-card hands. Is the skip not worth it? What was the skip? No. We are desperate, but I don't think we're that desperate. You get to see 2 spectral cards. That's really poor odds of something that you need. And it costs us several $100s. So I don't think that like we would pay like $600 for a chance to see 2 spectral cards. Actually, quite a bit more than $600, almost $700. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. I think we do just have to roll down and try and scam a nat negative now, though. Because next ante is looking grim for us. Like, we're already going to have to be spending glass, or starting to play glass next ante, which is extremely early. That's a bad boss blind. That's also a bad boss blind, okay. We just won't be able to farm as hard into that. Alright, you can play a 5-card hand here. Is the Tarot Merchant usually worth it? Depends at what stage you are in the run when it shows up. Earlier, it's a lot more worth than later when you should have your deck already fixed and established. So again, it depends on the timing. And it depends on whether or not you have like overstocks. Tarot Merchant can crowd the shop from jokers if you try, even early if you're trying to find specific jokers. Alan, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Catching us, unfortunately, right in the middle of our death spiral this run. But hopefully with $1,100 we can find something. There we go. I think we are just going to have to do some dumb rolling here. We can add one more, right? Yeah. Technically we could add yet another. And maybe we do add another one. Just to negate some of the damage that the hook is going to do to us. Probably we can't add any more, so. And that Dusk and Brainstorm right there is just brutal to see. Last time, no, it's the same ante that we just won without glass. I also don't know if I really care about, like, this run is so cooked already, I don't really care that much about min-maxing for glass right now. Like, glass will give us one additional ante at most, and that won't give us the time to set up a meaningful run. Yeah, we're just dead. Min-maxing is fun when it doesn't get in the way of fun, which is rarely. Okay, base chatter alert. We still have to keep rolling, unfortunately. There's just not a high likelihood of rolling into... We've seen so many invisible jokers. Nope, no Ecto, unfortunately, but... Again, we played pretty stupid at the beginning. Although, that stupidity that we were playing towards actually gave us decent chances of finding an Ecto, and still we didn't hit. It was stupid, but it was also fun, true. Is this a tuber? Probably not. It is kind of funny, but I don't know. It's not terribly impressive. I'm thinking about doing a second channel where I do like even less editing and just throw up the ones that don't, because I have like hundreds upon hundreds of runs that I just haven't posted because They don't fit into the content schedule. So I might make another channel for those. Do you have a VOD channel? No, there's no need to because my VODs are just public on YouTube. Roffle 0, Roffle lighter? No, it's going to either be Roffle heavy, and then the profile picture was just a negative, like the negative filter over my regular one, or it was going to be 2 Roffle 2 light. Haven't decided yet. Maybe Roffle dark is actually more appropriate if it's going to have the negative filter. But I think Roffle heavy is funnier. Alright, random negatives go. Surely, with all this money, we'll find a negative Joker, right? Well. Close your ears, Mr. Swash. A real negative Joker that isn't a golden ticket. Would not negative brainstorm be the only thing that would help at this point, Joker-wise? Dusk and an idol might, or not an idol, a negative Dusk, negative hanging Chad, maybe negative photo could give us like 1 extra ante, maybe half. Negative Seltzer? Yeah, but we wouldn't be able to farm with the negative Seltzer would be the problem. So then what's the point of any of this? Negative trip from Arcana pack? I cannot take that. You have to sell a Joker to open a soul, and then I would die. When it's yet another Shiko. Negative Invis might do something because I... Hold on a second, let me not botch this because I probably do have some space on my score. We already saw that 3 glass works, so there's no point in throwing more glass than is necessary. But we do have to save it for, like, we're probably through next ante. One. Weird that we got 9 of clubs twice. Sure. Should have done that in the other... Well, I've got the full queued up anyway, so it doesn't matter. We are probably at the point where we'll take an emergency spectral skip. What level is this? 21? I think we only play 4. Or again. I do have to draw those junk cards though. At this point, doesn't taking the clearance sale cost more in temperance value than it saves in the... That's not a consideration. You just want to clear vouchers. You're too deep in the tank. Come up for air. Alright, maybe with full glass we get there, but this is our last ante either way. That's a shame. 51, I don't think that's feasible. Even with 5 glass, I think we're just cooked. I guess we'll find out. One card. Just add that for the future. There we go. Okay. Stallion, thank you for the super chat. Need to find a fool now. Pog. Surely that'll save me. Could have been negative. Is there any reason why Balatro doesn't have X chips? It does. Hit the Road is X chips. Acrobat is X chips. Because chips always finish adding before they get multiplied by the molt. Molt is just X chips. Because of the order of operations and all that. Why'd you pick those two X-Molt Jokers in particular? Because they showed up in the shop? The only instance where X chips has actual value over X mults is if you have a lot of X chips on score and plus mult in the jokers. Yeah, and plasma, but that's... Wait, I didn't give myself enough glass. I got too greedy. Punished? I don't think it matters. I don't think we're getting through here. But it's probably a big difference. Let's see how close we are. Three E's? I don't think we get 3 E's out of a glass card, right? Well, it's more like 2 and then a little bit more. Maybe we do get there.